What's going on, guys? Mecha Ish here, and from Funko Pop, I got the entire first wave of Overwatch. Let's do it.
Level 138 in progress. Prepare for launch in 3, 2.
Step out of your world and step into mine.
Welcome back to another Funko Pop set review, and I have numbers 92 to 97. That's right, I have the complete wave 1 of the amazing looking Overwatch Pop vinyl figures here, and including your GameStop exclusive Soldier 76, your Blizzard exclusive Pharah, and then I have Tracer, Reaper, Widowmaker, and the 6-inch supersized Winston. Now, the game is amazing. I am playing the heck out of it, and there are 21 heroes that you can play, so please, Funko, make more pop figures. We need to have all 21, and then we need to have variants in all their different costumes, because this game is amazing, and these figures are amazing. Now, taking a look at the standard window box here, you got the Pop Games logo on the top left. You can see Overwatch right in the center, number 92, which for, in this case, is Tracer. A great window view of the character inside of the box. Nice artwork. Tracer at the bottom. The window extends all the way to the side, and you got the name of the character in big lettering, and you have more of the logo up top, more of the artwork and number as well. Looking at the back, you can see the full roster of Wave 1 here, from Tracer to Winston. We're going to be looking at all of them individually and as a whole. I'm so excited to take these guys out. And then on the other side, you have a nice full artwork image of the character inside. And check this out. I'm going to put them all together for you. And that looks so cool. All right, let's take all these guys outside of their packaging and let's see what they're all about. All right, let's talk about one of the more popular characters of Overwatch to start off this video. And we got Tracer here, who we saw a lot of in promotional images and promotional movies leading up to the game's release. And this is just a great likeness to her, the way she looks in the video game. And I'm glad she's here in Wave 1, especially to accompany her boy Winston. But let's take a look at her hair sculpt, which is very accurate, like I said, to the way she appears in the game. You can see the nice line work and the layers, and then her cowlick with all the spiky details. So great job there. You got these two nicely done sculpted earrings that are done in the nice silver paint. Well done there. And then you have our iconic glasses with the orange translucent plastic showing her pretty eyes underneath. And I have no idea how I got, it looks like silver paint on the right eye. Whatever. You got light gray and then dark gray around the edges. Unfortunately, some of the lighter gray has seeped over to her skin tone, which is kind of a bummer. But it is a lighter gray, so it's not really going to show when I have her on display on the shelf. Going on down to her body, they did a great job again with the sculpt work. You know, I don't know if you call this an arc reactor like Iron Man. It helps her with the blink ability. You can see she has it centered on her back and her front. But whatever it is, they did a great job with the sculpt and the painted detail here. You can see the silver ring in the middle, and then you have silver at the edges here connecting to these little white pieces on her chest. And you got a little silver painted buckle there. I love how they painted the light blue, which really gives off a glowing effect, especially more so in the back. So it's much more clean in the back. So great job there. You got more silver there. Great sculpted detail. I like how they did her cuffs rolled up. You got the light brown with the dark brown. Now you can see on her right shoulder, she is representing Great Britain with the Union Jack over there on the right, and then on her left shoulder, let me see if her big head casts such a shadow. My goodness. Now you can see on her left shoulder she has another symbol. I don't know if that's Overwatch related or some other organization she was a part of, but it looks very cool and nicely centered. Well done. You got these forearm guards in the light gray, which is nicely done. I love the popping of this silver rectangle here. That is fantastic. She has it on both fists. And, you know, everywhere they painted silver, especially there on her ribs, they did a great job. So whoever painted the silver, kudos to you, my friend. Now, on her left leg, you can see it says Tracer, in case she forgets. You got great sculpted detail right there on the dark gray. That's all sculpted in. It's not just dark gray paint. It's actually sculpted in. It feels great. Nice texturing there. And you can see all the female figures in this wave come with the stand so they don't take a big shelf dive. So I'll put that away. You got more straps. You got her orange tights with her permanent wedgie that gets her in trouble. And then you can see she has these nicely sculpted shoes, which unfortunately the paint job is horrible. Looks like she has brown stains all over her shoes. Now I know she has the blink ability and she can move very fast on that field, but maybe she just stepped in something, but I doubt that's what they were going for with this. So otherwise, very cool figure, you know, little paint issues here and there, but let's go on to the next one. Die, die, die. Here we have Reaper. Oh my goodness. One of the coolest characters in Overwatch. And Funko did him justice here in pop vinyl form. I am absolutely loving the way he looks. And that has a lot to do with his character design. Because like I said, he is just so freaking cool. And take a look at the skull mask. Funko did a great job sculpting this. Very accurate to the way he appears in the video game. He is intimidating as heck. I mean, when you see him on the field, you just gotta run away. And you see the silver paint apps up top. Great sculpted detail again in that skull mask. You have the nice smooth black eyes. And look how well done the silver paint apps are on the rest of his jaw. So that is fantastic. You have a nice looking hoodie. And then going on to the back of his jacket here, you can see great painted detail. Look on the top armor piece and on his middle back there. Great job, nice and clean with the silver. And then you got straps, you got little creases. This looks very much like a leather coat, which it should. So very, very cool. And you got light brown straps around the arms. And then you have over here on his left forearm guard, you got two spiked up knuckles there. Very cool. On the right forearm, you got some more blades, kind of like Batman does, right there on the side. Little silver spilled over on the black, but it's not too bad. And I love these Hellfire shotguns. Take a look at that. Look at the sculpted detail on the Hellfire shotgun. You got nice silver paint applications, very clean. Great attention to detail like Funko always does. And then you can see more of the silver right on the barrel, nice and clean. I love, you know how much I love the silver on Tracer. Yo, this guy is loaded with silver, and they did another amazing job. And you have here his shotgun shells with the nice touches of red up top. More silver buckles. His belt looks sick. Again, more bullets. Everything is so clean on this figure. I am absolutely loving it. Take a look at his boots. These boots are amazing, especially giving off that evil look with the redness, kind of looking like red eyes. You know, just so cool. Such an awesome looking figure. Look at the detail right there on the inside of the Hellfire shotgun. Great job, man. You guys definitely got to pick up Reaper. He is too awesome. And here we have Widowmaker, the deadly sniper of Overwatch. She is so cool. She is as beautiful as she is deadly. A very popular character. You know, besides being an awesomely powerful sniper in the game, she is also rocking metallic purple skin-tight uniform, which I know a lot of you guys love. And you can see here her big shiny butt. And she also has a nice, again, following the Black Widow theme, you can see a nice, crispy, clean, centered Black Widow spider across her back. So that is well done. And you see the beautifully done metallic purple with little variations of blue there. You got little touches of black on the body. You got some flat purple, and then you have these awesome looking silver boots with little touches of black and highlights of blue at the bottom. So very cool. She has her sniper rifle, which is alternating that purple and black coloring scheme. And then we have more of that light blue breaking up the skin tone and her metallic costume there. I really love the light purple color that they use for her skin tone. Her flesh tone is beautifully done, nice and smooth. And this visor is awesome because you can see it's all in the gray, sculpted nicely. You have different sizes. Again, she's following that spider theme. So she has different sizes of these red, deep red circles, which are supposed to be like eyes to help her scope out the opponent's location. Everything is nice and clean except for the big giant circle in the middle. Hello? You can see how the red is not painted all the way, and you have a big gap there where there should be paint. So that is a big bummer. But she does have these pretty eyes. She has nice clean eyebrows, and I love the separation between this visor again and her light purple skin and the blue of her beautiful ponytail, which is nicely sculpted. And look at that. Look at that nice wave action going on there. Very nice. Now here's another awesomely cool character in the form of Soldier 76. Now this is a GameStop exclusive, so hopefully you guys can still snatch him up because he is awesome looking. And for those of you guys who love first-person shooters and who love games like Call of Duty, this is your hero right here. Now take a look at this awesomely sculpted hair that is all in white. The white is done well enough. A little smudging up top. It's going to be hard to see on the camera, but I love the separation between the white hair and his flesh tone paint. So great job there. I love all that detail. And then he has this awesome scar right at the center of his forehead, which is well done. And you can see the pink right in the flesh there. So fantastic job. You have this bright red line going across that awesome evil looking visor. And then just, you know, you have the dark red within the sculpt. A little bit of that red spilled over onto the black of his mask. And over here at the blue, you got kind of the blue going over the hair. It looks almost like a glowy effect, but that is not meant to be because as you can see on this side, it is crispy clean, and it is great paint detail separation with the blue and the black and all the gray. Little paint application of gunmetal gray right at the bottom by his jaw, by the bottom of the mask. But great detail to the sculpt of this mask. And check that out. His awesome trademark jacket with the clean 76 red and yellow logo in the back. He's rocking the red, white, and blue. Got little touches of black and yellow, of course. And this is your American hero pretty much gone dark, as you can see by that sinister looking mask that he wears. But he is so cool. He got this gigantic gun, again with little touches of red, white, and blue. You got some silver paint apps at the bottom of the barrel there. A great sculpted detail again. I love his jacket. You got yellow shotgun shells. You got very detailed gloves right there, even his knuckles. You know, for a little 3/4, 4-inch figure, they really put a lot of detail in the sculpt. Then you got his holster there, black pouches, black guns, black straps, gray pants. Pretty much your standard military style pants, but I love the gunmetal gray shin guards that he has on his shins and even on his boots. So awesome looking figure. Again, I hope you guys can pick it up. Take a look at this jacket. It's kind of hard to see with his big gun, but he got more of that red, white, and blue. So he is a very cool looking character, and you should definitely pick him up. Now here is Pharah, a powerhouse of a hero in Overwatch. And this is so cool that I have this in hand because, guys, I didn't even know this was a part of the wave until I saw the back of the box. So this is a Blizzard exclusive, so make sure you set up your account with Blizzard.com and snatch this up as soon as possible. Now, part of her deal and the way you play her is that she uses this rocket launcher. She flies up in the air and justice reigns from above is what she says before she unleashes hell on her opponents with those rockets. Now, they gave her a standing display base, which is cool, and I'm happy to have it. But I really wish they gave her, I mean, she does have wings. I really wish they gave her a flight stand. You know, that would have been so much better and more appropriate for her character. You can see here this nice dark flesh tone that she has. I really love the look of Pharah in the game and in this Funko form. You see the sculpted braids with the nice gold paint apps there. Her tattoo underneath her right eye. The eyebrows are so clean. I love the separation between her black hair sculpt. You got the dark flesh tone paint, and then you have this gray kind of under armor that she has on her chin and her cheek. So great job, nice clean paint work, great sculpting on the hair. Let's take a look at her rocket launcher, which has different variations. You got the black, and then at the end you have the silver paint apps there, and you have gold kind of swirling on through until you get up there. Little touches of red, just an awesome weapon. Nicely done. And I love her costume because she's pretty much all in this royal blue, and then she has metallic gold and metallic silver mixed throughout. You can see right there on the hip, on the legs. Let's take a look at those thrusters and look at all the details on the armor. Yes, it's all in blue plastic, but look at the details they put on the armor. All the little lines and grooves. Now take a look at her back. You can see more of the metallic silver paint applications on her bottom and underneath her armor. But look at all the details on the wings again and get a closer look. I got a little smudge of silver paint right there. But again, it's towards the back, so it's not that big of a deal. But just look at the detail. Again, as I say, it's towards the back and not big of a deal. They still put in the effort of, you know, the paint applications and the sculpt, like the silver circle pieces here for her wings. So that is very cool. And you got more silver paint apps there. So awesome looking figure. Snatch her up while you still can. And finally, we get to another fan favorite, Winston here. Now, if you guys been following Overwatch, you know him and Tracer played a big part of the promotion of the game up to the game's release. So I fell in love with this character before I got a chance to play with him, and I'm so happy I have him here in Funko form. Now, he's a big gorilla. He is 6 inches in height, 6.5 to the top of his hair. Now, he is a tank. He is supposed to be big so he can take a lot of damage, but this is just so cool. Whereas the other guys are 3 3/4 to 4 inches, he is 6 inches. So I can't wait to get a side-by-side view and show you how they all look together. But I love the look of this character, and I love the sculpt work on his head especially. You can see he has this nice bluish gray flesh tone paint that they use, and I love how separated it is from the grays of his helmet. I love this gunmetal gray paint application right at the top armor there. You got the flat gray, and then you have his blue beard, which just fans out, which looks so cool, sculpted well. And just look at the sculpt. You can see his gorilla nose, his gorilla lips, those deep black eyes which go right into the socket, and you have these nice big eyebrows. So awesome look. Unfortunately, I have a little smudge. The paint kind of rubbed off right there on the right eyebrow. That's unfortunate. But I love these little glasses, these rectangular glasses that he has, because he is smart. Anybody who wears glasses is smart, as you guys know. And you can see he has, it's just a black plastic, nothing painted, but it looks very cool, and it's attached right on the bridge of the nose. Now, his hair sculpt goes on throughout the back and all the way to the tippy top. So that is great. And look at all the sculpted detail back there. Fantastic. Now, going on to his body, you know, he has a white armor. I'm not the biggest fan of Winston's look. I think it's very plain. He just has white and then pale yellow and just flat gray. Nothing really popping besides this, you know, this silver paint application on this mechanical piece on his chest. Then he got little yellows here and there, and the yellows aren't painted well enough. I think they could have used another coat here and there. You got nice yellow tubing on his hand going to his knuckles. I love the silver paint apps there on his knuckles, so they did a great job there. Now, this hand is nice and clean. You can see all the yellow lines are sculpted in, and they did a great job there. And you got black going on the bottom. You have his big monkey feet. And again, you get that just pale, faded yellow. Now, as you can see, the gray of his armor could have been painted a little better. You can see more of that pale yellow where there should actually be painted silver or gray. Just looks so cool, going up to more silver paint applications and more of that gunmetal gray right there. And it looks fantastic with the black inside. So I love that flying piece. That's probably the coolest part of his costume. He has a symbol of a planet on the side of his shoulder armor there, which is nicely centered and done well enough. And I think he has it. Yep, he has it on the other side as well. But overall, the paint applications are kind of blah for this figure. The star of this figure is definitely the head sculpt and the size. Now take a look at all 6 figures from this Wave 1 Overwatch set side by side. Winston being the obvious giant of the bunch at 6 inches in height. Man, I just hope they keep putting out wave after wave until we have all 21 heroes. So there you have my video review of the Funko Pop Overwatch complete Wave 1 set. All 6 figures here for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. And make sure you check out my channel for other reviews I have done. And I have so many cool things coming your way. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know what to do. Peace.
Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe.